So let's get to it. Get to it. Hit that like button when you come in the building, bro. Hit the like button, hit the like button. Y'all already know what time it is. Know we supposed to been popping in at 12:30, but I tapped out. Supposed to been started at 12 last night, but I tapped out. So I woke up instantly. So I'm like, man, let me go get me a live in right quick. Let me go give me a live in right quick. Hey, before you get in the building, hit that like button, bro. Hit that like button, bro. Get time, go in the description and subscribe to them channels, Made from Scratch TV, Real Life Life TV. Hey, shout out to the Hustle Reset Podcast and Charleston White. This video right here, we just reacting to what Mike Bandz is saying about Charleston White with the 15,000. You know, a lot of people was in bro comments saying, "Oh, it's a play," but to me, I don't think there was no play, bro. We about to get into it though. We about to get into it. Let that audio run for a minute, get 1 minute more. Trying something new at a new time frame. Now I don't normally go at 5, but we gonna get this thing going. Let me see. I gotta read my stuff out before we get into it, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, but we've been going crazy at nighttime, bro. We've been going crazy, gang. We've been going crazy. We've been going crazy. Come on, bro. Hold on. Gotta read my little stuff out before I get my live stream going, bro. Alright. Gotta read my stuff before I get started, bro. It's just a heads up for everybody up in the chat. We are discussing and reacting to the clips from the Hustle Reset and Charleston White for news and commentary purposes. All rights go to the original owners. We're just breaking down the situation and giving our perspective. That's all we doing. That's all we doing. What's up with it? Idle Weird Things. Appreciate you for tapping in. I'm finna get ready to let this audio clip play though in the background. All original content. It goes to Hustle Reset Podcast and Charleston White, bro. We just discussing, speaking our opinions. Because you know a lot of people saying like, oh, he ran the play, he might ran the play, this might be a play. And I'ma be real. I appreciate that, bro. Hey, we normally go live every night around 12 o'clock. It normally, like I'm telling you, bro, when we normally go live at 12 o'clock, we'll have 1,800 people up in the building. The chat don't show it. The chat will only say 12 or 30, but trust me, it be way more people that be tapped in, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate that sub. But we finna get to it, for let this audio clip play of how it all started off from Mike Band's side of the story, because he basically saying Charleston White ran out with 15K. But let's get to it.
Yes, man. I don't like to be in these type of situations, man. You feel me? But Charleston White, you making me step outside of my character, brother. And I don't like to do that much. I try to be calm, cool, collected, and collective. But what I can't allow nobody to do is you could talk about Mike Bandz, but I can't allow you to tarnish my Hustle Reset, man. That's what I can't allow you to do. I can't allow you to tarnish my Hustle Reset brand, brother.
Alright, before we get to it, and them facts, like to a lot of people who not aware of Charleston White or any situation of what's going on in the hip hop niche, the podcast niche, or being an interviewer, some people like Charleston White feel like, alright, if you ain't on the same level as him, not trying to say it like that, he really ain't gonna give you that same type of treatment as a Aiden Ross. You know what I'm saying? As a whack 100, they ain't gonna give you that same treatment because they gonna look at you as a little boy, a little dog. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I feel like Mike Bandz, The Hustle Reset podcast, he doing what he's supposed to do. He got to hold up his name for his brand because he got supporters. They want to hear from him. They want to know what's going on. They want to know why this been going on, why you coming out now. So, y'all just got to listen to him, let him get his point across because at the end of the day, regardless of what Charleston White, Hustle Reset, the Hustle Reset podcast supposed to be your homie. You supposed to be showed love, bro. Regardless of what, if you supposed to be the man who got the money already, you know what I'm saying? You supposed to already be well off, in position. You getting back, reaching back to your little bro, trying to put him in position. But the whole time you little born him because the new thing on YouTube or any niche you go to, oh, if you ain't got the same subscriber count I got, or if you don't get the same views I got, they gonna try to say you clout chasing. But come on, bro. We got 8.3 billion people in the world. Just because you get a million or 100K views or you got a million and 100K subscribers, that really don't make you nobody bigger. Because you ain't got to be it. Do the math. For all the Charleston Whites and the Whack 100s who like to scream that. Bro, we got 8.3 billion people in the world. Until you get 1% of that, that's when you can pop your stuff and say what you can say, because it don't matter how big or the people that you say you hang around Charleston White, that don't mean nothing. You gotta hang around them to stay relevant. You get what I'm saying? Like the same way how you trying to speak up on the Hustle Reset podcast. It's certain things you gotta do behind closed doors and certain relationships you gotta keep with people just to keep your thing you got on YouTube going. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But I'm gonna let this audio clip play.
Hernandez Goan, I feel like he was playing the middle a little bit. He planted the seed because me and him we had a conversation when he came here. When I paid for him to come here, when I flew him out on my own dime to come here. No thanks to Charleston White. If Hernandez Goan really tell the truth, I didn't get that connection through Charleston White. I got the DM. I reached out to him in his DM. No thanks to Charleston White. I reached out to him on my own. Bro, what you gonna charge for the podcast, for
the change in narrative thing now? We getting to it. See, he for the start. I gotta pause it, pop my shit. I gotta do this in here because I'm doing a reaction video. It's not my content, bro. So you know what I'm saying? I gotta do the reaction thing, talk, let it play, pause, because at the end of the day, this is Charleston White and the Hustle Reset podcast content. I'm just speaking my opinion on what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to be real. Hernandez Goan, you and this man just went on a podcast. Y'all was shedding tears. Talking about your artistic son. You know what I'm saying? Y'all shared a real good moment, bro. Why would you even let Charleston White run that type of play? That's what I'm looking at it like. Regardless of which we know you ain't gonna go against Charleston White. You ain't gonna do that. You're not gonna go against Charleston White. Hey, I see y'all up in the comments, bro. So don't think I don't see y'all in the comments. I just gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But I see everybody up in the comments. I appreciate y'all for being in, tapping in. Run them lights up, bro. When you get time, go to Made From Scratch TV, hit that like button, subscribe to his channel. But we about to get back to it. But y'all gotta understand, bro, when you doing this internet stuff and podcasting, you can't be too focused on running plays. Oh, that video I just did with him, it got that many views. Oh, I gotta charge him a new price now. It's like, bro, come on, bro. Everybody gotta be blessed for everything what we getting on the internet. Cause just because Charleston White put some clips out don't mean every time it's gonna do numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's just like every time, for prime example, if Denzel Washington, every time he drop a movie, it probably don't do what he wanted to do, but it's still gonna do good. If y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, you can't expect Charleston White just because every time you do business with somebody and your name viral, that it's just gonna do what it's supposed to do. No, bro, it don't work like that. So I feel, bro, what he's saying. I'm gonna let this keep playing.
interview. He told me his price. I shot him the deposit. I paid for his plane trip. Got him here. Interviewed him. Then while we was here, he was like, bro, it'd be cool if me, you and Charleston do a 20 versus 2. So I'm like, yeah, that is cool. I'm gonna run it by him. He like, nah, I'm gonna go see Charleston tomorrow in Atlanta. I'm gonna fly to Atlanta tomorrow to see Charleston. Let me run it by him and see what he say. Me being new to this podcast thing, I'm like, okay, cool, yeah, yeah, go ahead and then let me know what he say. Since it's a play that we all gonna run together, and I know you about to see him, I ain't finna blow Buddy up, because one thing I don't do is chase nobody for nothing. So Govan, he hit Charleston White up, and Charleston, Govan hit me like, hey, Charleston said call him. So I called him, Charleston don't pick up. So I text him, I'm like, hey, Govan told me to hit you up. Charleston text me back, he like, man, don't know nigga gotta speak for me, nigga. If you want to do business with me, damn, call me. So we chop it up, and he like, I don't.
First mistake, bro. Charleston White, gang. I see y'all in the comments, gang. But I gotta engage and talk about what I'm talking about, because if I talk about what y'all talking about, it'll throw my whole conversation out. But I appreciate y'all for being in the building. We talking about Charleston White and the Hustle Reset podcast. Charleston White, bro, come on, bro. Look how you doing your business. You talking sporty, you talking any kind of way to a motherfucker. This a young dude who you supposed to been saying, yeah, this my little brother, this my little partner. You remember you was saying this on this main podcast when y'all was coming up there talking and doing all these things y'all was doing on this main stuff, on his podcast channel. So now, it's like, come on, bro. I'm telling you, y'all can't always think dudes be, just because you got celebrities, don't think celebrities always gonna treat you right when you get up in that field and business line to work, thinking they supposed to welcome you through the doors with open arms because you heard them go up on the interview and say something like, hey, yeah, I shout out to all the small channels. If you looking for network, hit me up. And the whole time they really about $1. They don't really care about doing no business with you. You can tell Charleston White, he got his selective few people that he gonna do his business with. Like, if you ain't part of that circle, who he got, like 607 Terrence Gangster Williams, Govan, and probably say Cheese, if you ain't in that circle, Charleston White finna do no business with you. He gonna treat you. He gonna treat you bad too, and he gonna let the world know why he treated you bad. You know, the first thing he quick to say, you ain't got no clout. You ain't got no clout. You ain't got no views. You ain't got no views, which it ain't all about that. It ain't all about that, gang. Let's keep it 100. Because if it's all about who got the most views, who got the most likes, who got the most subscribers, Charleston White, you wouldn't even be up in the mix. Because you ain't got Vlad TV subscribers. You ain't got no Jumper subscribers. We talking about on YouTube. We ain't talking about on all these other different platforms. Them boys got subscribers. Them boys got people who tapping in. You only got people who tapping in with you when you trying to go viral. Yeah. Yeah. See, I ain't just gonna come up here and just talk that talk and not walk the walk, because I'm gonna make it make sense on what I'm saying. The only time Charleston White gonna go viral, the only time Charleston White do his numbers is when he come up here to try to do anything for shock value. He try to come up here and try to tell us what we need to do with a woman, how we supposed to treat somebody, what we need to do in our household. Like, who are you? Who are you, bro? Who are you, Advil pillhead ass boy? Who are you to tell somebody that? But let's let the clip play, bro. Hey, I appreciate all the new people who up in the building. Hit that like button when you come up in the building, bro. Hit that like button when you come up in the building. I gotta read this out every 10 to 15 minutes because we got new people coming in. Just a heads up for everyone in the chat, we are reacting to clips from the Hustle Reset and Charleston White for news and commentary purpose. All rights go to the original owners. We're just breaking down the situation and getting our perspective, bro. That's all we doing. Hey, let's get to it.
I don't know nothing about no 20 versus 2, blah, 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 whatever. I hit Govan on 3-way. I'm like, bro, Charleston talking about, he don't even know what you're talking about, bro. And Govan telling us, my nigga, bro, we just hung up the phone and talked about the 20 versus 2. And like, if you want to do a 20 versus 2 with me, it's gonna be 25,000.
Salute everybody
Nah,
who
nigga,
watch.
I ain't paying
Hit that
nobody no
like button. Run them
25,000.
likes
I
up.
just
Subscribe
gave
to
you
the channel.
15 bands, and at this point, I hadn't seen a return on my investment from the 15,000 that I gave you. I hadn't even seen a return on it. Long story short, a while ago, maybe about a month ago, Charleston was like, "Bro, I fuck with you, my nigga, and we can do this monthly. If we do it monthly, I charge you $3,500 a month to bring me in until your channel grow, because I know you're a new channel, you're an up and coming channel." So I'm like, okay.
Now Charleston White say he ain't say that. About this 3,500 that bruh shooting out. Charleston say he ain't say that. Charleston say why would he take a pay cut from anybody when he charging 15? But you gotta think about it. Charleston White, let's be real. You got a lot of people in the world who will be like, oh man, bro, I look out for you, bro. I take you to work every day, won't charge you no gas money. I do this for you every day. And then when you see they got the motion going on, you got most people who will try to switch it up. Be like, well, yeah, I know I told you I ain't gonna charge you no more, but you know, now you be have to be at work so much, and now we have to get up everything. Just throw me a little something. You know, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That thing starting to change up. So that's all Charleston doing. Charleston just wanted to see what type of traction and views he was gonna get pulled up over there when he first went on, and he saw how that subscriber count was going. He saw how the views was going. So he like, oh yeah, we gotta change that up. And I'm gonna let y'all hear what Charleston White said, bro. I'm gonna let y'all hear what he said because he basically was saying by him not doing the right business that he supposed to been did. Yeah, that's why he ran that play on Young Bro, on Mike Bandz. And I'm telling you, if everybody just pay attention and watch what's going on, bro, the Hustle Reset podcast is really exposing Charleston White in the way he need to be exposed in, because it's how y'all be on the internet doing y'all business all because y'all got a couple dollars. What that supposed to mean because you got a couple dollars? Because guess what? If anything come up and you lose them couple dollars, guess what you going to be doing? You going to be running around telling people, I got interviews going for 1,500. I got interviews going for 2,500 because you trying to come up and get back in your position in line. So let's get to it, bro. Let's keep it real.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I can lock in today. I can lock that in. Cool. I can afford to pay $3,500 a month. Just think about it. If you pay somebody $3,500,
that's a lot of money
for 1 year. That's $42,000 residual.
A lot of
you
money.
Got this $3,500 coming to you once a month. And mind you,
hit that like
told me
button,
this
bro.
price.
Subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button.
Price. So then when I lock the contract in and I send you the contract, you text me back like, nah, bro, I can't lock into that. I can't do that price. Now, mind you, something is wrong with Charleston White, bro. The nigga is bipolar, or he deal with too many people on a regular basis. So I understand sometimes he forget what he say or whatever, which is cool. If you said you didn't agree to the $3,500, okay, my nigga, what do you want to agree to on a $3,500 basis or whatever? I mean, excuse me, on a monthly basis. Since you can't do $3,500, I don't even want to do business with you because I feel like you're trying to play me. And so I'm like, well, nigga, I'm trying to get to the number that you're talking about.
Hey, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. You heard how he just said, Charleston White said that. I'm just trying to do business with you. All that shit. Give me a number. You too busy to worry about what the number gonna be. I thought the whole point of us doing this on YouTube is we supposed to be working together to get the fucking numbers. Ain't no such thing as just because you on the higher platform. Bro, I'm gonna be real. To all y'all up out here, bro. You do know that in any city you got in the world, you got a Charleston White. Your grandmas, your cousins, your uncles, your OGs, all these people who taught you this game, the stuff Charleston White come up here and say, they tell you this every day. So you can bring your own Charleston White up here on the internet. That's why I be trying to see, like, bro, I'm not bashing Charleston White. I'm not hating Charleston White, but Charleston White got to understand the type of game that you be shooting on the internet. Bro, we heard that growing up. You just brought that style on the internet because nobody was doing it. But it's really not nothing that you doing is new. We got community activists all over the world in different communities that's doing what you doing. They just not on their internet. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You feel me? Don't always think these people is doing something special because they found the lane on the internet and getting money. Bro, you got people who feed the homeless and don't get nothing from governments. They don't get no help, no support. They do this out their own back end of their pocket. You got youngsters out here who be doing toy drives. The rappers that be doing the toy drive. You gotta look at all that. Charleston White, you doing your thing. Salute to you, bro. But don't ever think you just the biggest thing popping because what you doing on the internet, bro. We got people around the world who will tell some greater game than what you tell. Just being real, cause it's all over the world. In every city you go, you got a dude, a grandma, a granddaddy, a uncle, a cousin, a OG, somebody you got that talk like Charleston White. They speaking game like him. They're just like, come on, bro, you ain't doing nothing spectacular. Let's just be real. You not Charleston, bro. Like you made your way and getting money and doing this, but you talking about you the best thing, the hottest thing popping, bro. You got people who are older than you that are funnier than you, bro. They been doing like the shit you saying. That's like childhood shit. That shit that we grow up hearing all our life. You just bought it to the internet. So don't think you just special. To the new people in the world that weren't raised up with that type of talk in their household, they probably had it through people that they knew. That's why they gravitate to you. But people who grew up with people that talk like that, what you talking, that real talk in their household, that ain't nothing new. That's why I be looking at folks like, oh man, how is he funny? When he come up here and say the most disrespectful thing in the world. How is that funny? Okay. No hatred, but I'm just being real. Cause they love to try to come up here and say they real this, they real this, they real that. But the Hustle Reset podcast is proving that all that real shit niggas be saying, that shit be out the door. If you ain't part of this circle of people, them folks ain't for to show you no love for real, bro. You gotta earn it. Which I understand that you do gotta earn it, but you should tell a person is genuine by how the way they act, by how the way they talk, by how the way they carry themselves. If everything you doing out here is for money, you need to change the way how you live and think and handle your business, or you probably need to find you a new profession because it's not all about the money. It's all about the love of it. Do you really like doing this? Do you really enjoy doing this, or do you enjoy the money? It's just like a 9-to-5 job. Do you enjoy going to work every day, or do you want to enjoy being a free person in your life? That's all it is. So please don't let these folks come up here and just make it seem like they bigger than the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. Trust me. Nobody. I don't care who it is on YouTube, how many numbers they give. YouTube has to pay them. I always remember that. YouTube pushes their content. So until anybody prove that they bigger than YouTube, man, can't nobody come up here and say nobody clout chasing, because we all got to get a check from who? YouTube.
My face. Whatever.
The promotion from YouTube.
He didn't know I was already out.
Let's get it, man.
In Vegas. Finna do an interview with 607 Now, I'm a battle rapper. A former battle rapper. I like to get my vibes. I like to get my bars off.
Appreciate them likes. Run them likes up. Subscribe to the channel, bro.
I'm calling you about
subscribe to the channel. Hey,
pocket, nigga, you feel me?
To the new people that's in the building, we normally go live every night, like 11:30 and 12. But we be in here turn. We had like 14 to 1,800 people in the building. We've been doing good lately. This is my first time going live early in the morning, so hopefully all my subscribers that normally pop in and moderators, if they get up, y'all will see them come in. But if not, I know they gonna go back and watch it because they always do it, and I salute them. And I hope I can pick up some new moderators along the way, because like I said, I'm a new channel, just building up everything. Hey, good morning to everybody, bro. Good morning to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Shit, just trying something new, speaking my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm speaking my opinion on whoever. Because you got to look at it. Most of the big time bloggers, they really ain't just going at the stuff they need to go with because they too busy concentrating on discussing rappers. They want to keep up with the rappers' lifestyle because it's like they want to compete with the rappers. Rappers ain't really got all the information that we want to hear. Let's talk about how these people be creating these narratives, creating these plays, creating these spins. It's always something to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all go shout out to the Hustle Podcast Reset, the Hustle Reset Podcast. Go shout out to Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? Just shout out to everybody, bro. We just debating, speaking our opinion. We talking about things that, alright, if today came, everybody talked about 50 Cent and Ja Rule. I'm going to talk about this when I know it's a viral moment to be talked about. And this all it is, bro. I'm just trying to do something different. Get this thing going. But hey, to all the new people in the building, this is the live disclaimer. This is the live disclaimer. I also got the disclaimer up in the chat, bro. Just a heads up for everybody in the chat. We are reacting to clips from the Hustle Reset Podcast and Charleston White for news and commentary purpose. All rights go to original owner. We're just breaking down the situation and getting our perspective. That's all we doing up over here, bro. I'm gonna let the audio clip play. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Realize Like TV. Hey, normally I have Made from Scratch TV. We do lives every night. We be turned. We have a lot of people in the building. Guess what? We don't care who we discuss over here. The same way how they pull up the rappers and they discuss them and we doing it with them. Yeah, you know what time it is. We doing it with them. You lucky I ain't got my moderators up in here, Jack and whatever your name is, cause I would have got you up out of here. Matter of fact, see something. Let me hold on. Let me see something, my boy. You don't know me, my boy. Get your baked bean head ass up out of here. Get your lima bean sitting in the refrigerator for 8 days head ass up out of here. Get up out of here, gang. Fuck wrong with you. Let's get to it.
So I get the 607 house. We in the mid interview.
Got another one.
And we speaking about
upside down
and stuff
teapot
like that.
head
I
ass,
looked at
man.
Charleston as my friend because he did invite me out.
Get your ass up out of here.
He invited me
Fuck
to his crib. To his nice crib out in Miami. It's a nice little crib that Aiden Ross paid for. It's dope. It's dope. Aiden Ross, he put you up real good, man. He definitely spent the bag on you, bro. I wish I could have white boys spend a bag on me like that, but unfortunately, I gotta
y'all hear what he's saying?
pay my bills by myself or whatever. But so I do the interview with 607 shout out to him, and we talking about friendship, and I'm still feeling some type of way about bro hanging up on me or whatever, which I shouldn't have mixed my emotions with business, especially doing business with Charleston White, because I know the type of person that he is.
What's up with it, David?
I end up speaking to 607 about the situation.
Hey, shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to the trolls. Shout out to everybody. Y'all just don't know the trolls. I normally copy and paste y'all name and make y'all thumbnails. And every Tuesday, I dedicate my whole day to y'all. You feel me? I got to get back on Troll Tuesdays, where every day I go back and I just look at all the trolls, do all my videos, my shorts, and my live, and I dedicate that whole day to them. I dedicate that whole day to them, and we roast them. I probably pull people up. I'm gonna create the Discord so we can just come up here and roast them. You dig what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, bro. But hey, y'all gotta understand and know this. Who y'all think right on this situation? Hustle, the Hustle Reset Podcast, because he's saying Charleston White ran off with $15,000. Or you feel like Charleston White is right, because Charleston White saying he ain't ran out with nothing. That's what he was charged. But I'm going to let this continue to play.
And, bro, like, well, Charleston did put you in these positions or whatever, like, around these certain people. But he didn't put me in a situation around nobody that I didn't pay for. Because even with the 607 interview, that wasn't free. That wasn't off the strength of Charleston White. My Antonio Brown interview, that wasn't free. That was something that I paid for. My Terrence Gangster Williams interview, that wasn't free. That was something that I paid for. Any interview that I did was niggas that be around him, that Hernandez Goan, that wasn't through him. I hit bro up. And I ain't gonna bash Terrence 607 I'm definitely not bashing Goan because I'm scared of that nigga. Like I'm scared of him. And you know what?
Man, you scared of Mr. Egghead? Hey, shout out to you, bro. But Hernandez Goan, Mr. Egghead, the light bulb that's up in the ceiling head ass nigga, the sweaty medicine pill head ass nigga. You know the nigga off Mortal Kombat? Y'all remember the Mortal Kombat dude with the thing coming out his arm? Barack? That's who Hernandez Goan looked like. Mr. Egghead. I feel you. I feel you, bro. I'm gonna let you keep going though. I'm gonna let you keep going. But y'all heard what he said? He had to pay for all this stuff. When you put on the internet, it looked like, all right, Vlad and Boosie, oh, they cool. Look at that, they falling out by money. And these dudes already well off. So you gotta pay attention to just listen to what these folks got going on. If you don't know what's going on, you need to tune in to the Hustle Reset podcast and Charleston White, because they got some type of smoke going on. Y'all go to their channel, get the full details of it, and also hit that like button, subscribe to the channel up over here. Yeah, I'm showing love. I'm talking about you and I'm showing love, bro, because at the end of the day, this is debate. This is my opinion. I'm just speaking my perspective on how I feel about the situation. Not putting nothing on nobody, but at the same time, I'm just speaking my opinion. Let's get it.
I stay. He don't be in my crib, so salute, go man, bro. I am never gonna bash you, bro. But anyway, man, Charleston, bro, you dead ass wrong, bro. A nigga really trying to put some money in your pocket. So just think, like I said, 42,000.
I ain't know that, Reggie.
I'm a small platform.
We gonna get
That's
to
what
it,
y'all
Reggie.
niggas do. You, especially you, Charleston. You know you can't get a YouTube channel yourself, so you feed off smaller channels, because these big channels like Vlad and No Jumper, they not booking you anyway. And if they are booking you, they not paying you. Why? They not breaking you off, especially not no the bread I paid you, nigga. They not doing it. And let me get back to this 15 bands, my nigga.
Alright. Now we got Reggie. Reggie Henry, he said he breached his contract, so Charleston kept the money. What I'm saying is, gang, I don't know. I gotta hear from Charleston's side, because how could you say somebody breached their contract? Cause from what bruh saying, they never did no contract. He's saying they was doing everything out word of mouth. You know how it is in the streets when you meet somebody, y'all cool, y'all want to do something. You don't do nothing really out paperwork right off. You doing everything out word of mouth. You doing everything out trust, relationships, bonds. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to really just understand and see what you mean. How could you breach your contract? When Charleston White was coming up here telling us the Hustle Reset podcast, he the next big thing popping. That's my little bro. That's my homie. Y'all subscribe. He was doing it. So how all of a sudden you want to say something about a contract? But bro up here saying that first, he was paying you, y'all agreed to a certain amount of money. Y'all got to, man, okay, I understand we got a lot of Charleston White fans. I don't select the politic with nobody. I'm going to listen to the situation. I'm going to dissect it. And I'm going to speak my opinion of it, because I just can't say just because Charleston White viral and hot, I'm going to listen to what he's saying. Just because it's Charleston White, that don't mean Charleston White is telling the truth. Come on, bro. Because bro got, look, you know, he just coming on. So a lot of people going to believe Charleston White's side, and they going to look at him like he clout chasing. But how could he be clout chasing when you can, as you can see, he got on the jewelry, he got on the hat. He look like he already living decent. When you living decent, ain't no such thing as clout chasing. You just trying to get your foot in the door. And that's what these big bloggers and celebrities and people who already well off in the world, you got to understand, bro, ain't nobody out here clout chasing when we already in position and established in our own life. We just trying to get our foot in the door. So if you can't respect the hustle or what we doing trying to get our foot in the door, then you just need to do business with somebody else and not even intertwine with me or even acknowledge what I'm doing. You feel me? No facts. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, run it up, bro. I'm speaking real facts right here. Yeah. Charleston White, he speak his facts, I'ma speak my facts. I'm speaking real. Charleston, you say you like to put people on. You say, bro, you was asleep. You was asleep. Hey, y'all see Maven Scratch TV? I thought you was up, bro. I was about to say we could have ran it tonight, bro. But if you send him money first, he really don't have to show up is no. You right, Reggie. If you send that bag first, you really ain't gotta do it. But I'ma let y'all listen to Mike Bandz explain it. Cause Reggie, what you saying right there, you ain't gotta show up if ain't no contract involved. Guess what? You'll have people who gonna wanna put the smackdown up on you. Yeah, they gonna wanna hit you with the Stone Cold Steve Austin Stunner. Yeah, they gonna wanna hit you with the Hulkamania leg drop. So if you think you can play with people like that all because you got money and you think you can run off, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's not gonna go like how you think it's gonna go. Everybody don't play about their money, but I'm gonna let the Hustle Reset podcast explain it. Because as he say, when Charleston White did that thing what he did with the dude in the wheelchair, yeah, them folks wanted to do something to that man about that. For real, man, let's get it.
That wasn't just my money. I got partners and investors, so that wasn't just my money. It was a collective thing.
Man,
Me
get
and
your my
talk
comment
so
known.
bad
I
about
wanna be.
my city, Winston-Salem, that
Hold
you talk
on.
so bad about that I had to save you to get up out my city.
Hold on. Who is this? I wouldn't be surprised if you a troll. Instead of roosters, we got crackheads and your mama. If she was right beside me, what is you talking about? Get your ugly baked grandma cookie head ass up out of here, man. Hard lemon cookie head ass. Get your ass up out of here. Find somewhere else to go to. Fuck is you talking about? Let's get to
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have made it out. 607 Unk even said that. If it wasn't for me, a 607 Unk, you wouldn't have made it out my city, bro. And I ain't on no gangster, no tough guy shit, but I got a lot of
Hey,
love and respect in my
it's
city
not.
and for
Let
my
me
city.
send a
But you
link
made
to
it
you,
out by
bro.
the grace of
I
God
got
and
you. Yeah, get his
through
ass
me
up
and
out of here,
607
gang.
Unk.
Hold
But
on.
I got a team of people. We came together because we were like, bro, he'll probably be good. Despite
Hey, I ain't talking about you, Reggie. I'm talking about the people who be coming up in here. They be trying to come in here and be funny and troll. Man, bro, I swear to God, the main comments that y'all be seeing coming in with the trolling, bro, they stay with somebody. Y'all do know that, don't it? They be on the living room couch with one sheet of cover, cold as a motherfucker, on the phone trying to troll. Boy, you need to be getting your life together. You do know I'm in my own shit. It's early in the morning. I'm making all this noise. I know my kids and they're like, who are you talking about? So the trolls, calm down. Cause that ain't gonna work over here. We gonna get to it. We getting to it. Y'all wanna listen to all the fake news and the fake narratives they spin up on here? Don't try to do it over here. Boy, I bet you a lot. I ain't never I don't even know what Section 8 pack is, gang. I don't even get food stamps, you dumb dummy. You do know that, right? I don't get food stamps because I work for myself and make too much money, gang. Them facts. Them facts, bro. This nigga goof in the chat.
my people telling me don't bring them because you got a lot of shit surrounding your name, I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna bring bro out. I'm gonna bring him out.
I wouldn't be surprised if you Charleston White.
Had nothing too big
I wouldn't be surprised.
going on in my city, so I was like, yeah. I'm
And
gonna
if
bring
you was
Charleston
Charleston
White,
White, I tell you to get
anyway,
your ball
bro,
acorn head ass
bro,
up here on the screen.
looking
Let's
for
get
nothing in
it.
return other than what you were supposed to give me, a podcast and a comedy show, which we never even got a chance to do the comedy show because you choked the nigga out in the motherfucking wheelchair.
Alright. He finna talk about this wheelchair incident, bro. He finna talk about this wheelchair incident, bro. Now, supposedly Charleston White supposed to been, I ain't no supposed, but all of us seen the film. He had the dude in the wheelchair. Now, if I was dude in the wheelchair just to chase a bag, I would have been, hey, I'm telling you, Graham, you ain't gotta do that. Keep him up over here, cause he's so fucking slow. He helping me get my watch hours up. He goofy. But if I was dude up in the wheelchair, man, I would have been what? Allegedly, boy, I would have got that bag. I would have got that bag. I don't know about y'all. Let's say if a celebrity come put their hands on y'all, is y'all gonna turn down the bag? Is y'all gonna turn down the bag? Is y'all not gonna get you a lawyer and press charges on to get you a bag? Man, you better think. Stop. Man, alright. Cause get what Charleston White gonna do? He gonna put the police on you. Yeah. Fight fire with fire. If you can't fight fire with fire, stay out. Stay from outside. Stay in the house. Cause with some people you gotta fight fire with fire. I'm trying to tell you. Let's get to it.
And that nigga was trying to press charges on you. I talked him out of pressing charges on you, bro. He was trying to press you. You even called me scared, like, hey, homie, bro, really trying to press charge. No, bro, I already chopped it up with him. We good. Don't worry about that. You know, I'm still being a man, standing on business, thinking that we building fuck a friendship, but a good business relationship, man. But that's why you ain't gonna prosper and last as long as you think you're gonna be in this game, because you use your clout and your name to step on niggas that's trying to build a name, because without you going on live like you just did.
Key facts. The key facts, bro. That's how Charleston White built his shit. He built this shit downplaying the motherfucker. Saying the most viral things in the world to the people who we supposed to rock with. And all of us attached to that. But you gotta look at it. What Charleston White is doing, you got uncles who be preaching that shit. You got big homies in your neighborhood who be preaching that shit. The same thing with Charleston White ain't doing nothing special. Them facts, bro. He ain't doing nothing special. But I'm gonna let the clip play.
Bash me without the controversy.
And I appreciate everybody who up in the building. Yeah. For all the new people that's in here like this troll, you can report it, bro. I got the disclaimer in the chat. Matter of fact, I want you to report something else. I want you to report. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that because I don't feel to really get up in you, guys. I forgot I'm live. I ain't on my shorts, so I can't do what I need to do. And then I don't know if you're setting Nash. I don't know who you is because I got so many big time bloggers attention that I got, so I don't know what type of fake pages y'all got. But I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, I've been doing this for 5 months, y'all. For everybody who win, I've been doing this for 5 months. I already got my 1,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? I picked up my own character. This who you see in the live is not the same person that you see in my shorts. And I appreciate all my fans. I appreciate all my supporters, everybody who tap in, everybody who hit that like button, because at the end of the day, this is something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking facts. You feel me? If it's a comment in here talking, fuck what they talking about, because at the end of the day, they ain't got the courage to come on screen and say something about Charleston White. Because you want to know why? They want to link with Charleston White. Yeah. They want to do business with Charleston White. They want that network from people like that instead of building their own network. Because that's what it's all about. If you can't hustle and grind and get it yourself, how could you expect to get it from somebody else who already established? Yeah. You right, Reggie. The internet, they love negative talks. That's why I wish Made from Scratch TV, that's who I normally do. We normally do the split live screens up here. That's why I wish bro was up here, because y'all don't know. Made from Scratch TV, y'all see this in the chat. Charleston White and Whack 100, they struck his page. Way back when he was getting the views that Charleston White talking about. Bro was getting them views. And them facts, Charleston White know this, Whack 100 know this. Them views that they talking about, people ain't got, if they clout chasing, bro was getting them. He was getting them, and he was monetized on YouTube and everything. But we gonna work, bro, back on the internet. Let's get to it.
You not doing nothing. You ain't got no investments. None of that. You out there living in Miami in another nigga house. You didn't even have a car. I had to rent us a car when we was out there.
Them facts, Reggie.
I paid for your food when we was out there.
Them facts, Reggie.
Nigga, everything we did. I flew myself out there to trick on you, bro. I feel like a fucking dork ass nigga. I flew to Miami to trick on you. Then we went to the strip club, all of that shit. And the little stripper bitch that you paid $1,500 to fuck that night, yeah, nigga, she was on me. I can fuck any bitch that you can fuck. You can't fuck none of my bitches, but it ain't about that, bro. I'm just letting you know, bro. The little stripper chick, the one who you love so bad, who you was showing me your phone, like, yeah, that's my girl, homie. No, she not. No, she not. She hit me up on Instagram, like, damn, bro, I really like you, but shit, you know, bro spending his money.
Hey, see, like that. That's another thing. That's another thing I don't understand about y'all, bro. Y'all already well off. You already in position. You already attached to certain things. Why is y'all in competition with females? Why is this topic and this discussion is even, why a female, you ain't do nothing wrong, Reggie. No, Reggie, you good, bro, you good. We over here talking, debating. You ain't like the troll dude who's sitting in here helping me get my watch hours. That I want you to come over here every time I go live. I want you because you helping me get monetized, you goofy. You see how goofy you feel? You sitting over here listening to what we talking about. You trying to comment in the comment section thinking they gonna throw the comments out, but people coming up here trying to see what we talking about with Charleston White and the Hustle Reset podcast. So the comment that's being goofy, you know who Charleston White is. You probably a fan of him. That's why you're doing the goofy stuff in the comments. So sit back, relax. Don't be too loud texting me trying to laugh and hee hee ha ha. Look what I said because you don't want your folks to wake up. Hey, what you doing this up in the morning? What you doing so up early? Matter of fact, go take that trash out. Go take that trash out before you get up on that phone. Cause you ain't finna do this weekend. You need to go find you a job. Yeah. Hey, I heard Leroy said he cutting trees, so you need to go help him make some money every day. Yeah, you one of them. You are one of them. So if you come over here with all that talking, I'm telling you, I'm gonna embarrass you, gang. I'm gonna hit you where you heard it, and I'm gonna force you to stay in here because you gonna keep commenting. You gonna keep me to want to troll you. You gonna so the same way how Charleston White got his gimmicks and games, I know how to run my gimmicks and games with trolls that come in the building. So stay alone, trolls. Keep coming everything you come in because you helping me get monetized. You helping me get my watch out. You helping me do all that. I want you to stay up in here. I appreciate that. Run no likes up, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it, bro. We in the building. Hey, I'm gonna do this for probably to 50 minutes, and then I'm gonna see if Made from Scratch TV want to come up and we run another topic right quick before I get the day started. But let's get to it. Matter of fact, we heard enough of bruh. We heard enough of bruh. I want y'all to hear this. We heard enough of the Hustle Reset podcast because a lot of people are already in tune. I see. We already heard his side. I want y'all to hear the community activist side, the guy who say that he's the biggest thing on YouTube. He had to what he said he had to redo. He had to rebrand himself. Let's hear what he talking about. I want to hear his side. Man. Let's hear him.
Play on me, man. See, I try to bless these niggas game, man. Nigga booked me for a comedy show for $12,000. He had never booked a comedy show before, so I said, hey, homie, I see you don't know what you're doing. So I ain't gonna fuck you out your money, my nigga. So what I do is, I'll throw you an interview on top of your comedy show. The interview gonna be your open. I'll take you to show you how to take that.
I ain't mean to pause it real fast. For all the people that when you first go to that Charleston White clip, when he be like, I ain't trying to fuck you for your money, bro. This what I do. See, when you got people who already in position go to adding on, hey, look, alright, I know you want to do this, but let me add on this. Let me add on this. Let me add on this and give me that. Because they doing it for the bag. They ain't doing it for the good intentions of you. Like, bro, you already paid. If this man a young blogger, a young content creator trying to come on here and get established and make him a place for you to come on the platform and y'all come on the platform when y'all trying to rebrand, why would you come to him and add all these stipulations when he just trying to do this? You want him to do the comedy show. You want to add all these stipulations. You want to know why? Because Charleston White thinking of the bag. He's not really thinking about him as a person. Him as a man or him or what he trying to do with his podcast and his business. Charleston don't give a fuck about that. Charleston care about what Charleston want to do. Charleston want to let the whole internet world know I changed the game. I did this. I soldier boy shit. And you did, bro. You changed the game. You did what you did on the internet. This salute to you, but at the same time, Charleston White, you're not bigger than the program. Nobody is. Because the same way how you bashing bruh, and you say bruh ain't had enough to get you on to do all this business, apparently you must need him too. Because you say you rebranding yourself. So let's get to it. Reggie, you say, I'm from Detroit. I was at that comedian show. Oh, okay, you good, but you know what I'm talking about though, Reggie, right? You know what I'm talking about. You was at that comedian show, then you know what I'm talking about as if you was the dude in the wheelchair, what you would have did. What you would have did if you had a chance? Oh, I can get paid. It's on camera. This nigga touched me. I can press charge. Man, you damn near do that. This Charleston White, the man that's known for going viral for putting the police in people's lives. This ain't just no average person. Charleston White is known for going viral for telling you how he feel about you, your family, your kids, and he gonna put the police on you if you mess with him. And he'll do something to you if he got the chance to do something to you. Come on, man. Come on. I'm not selective politicking with nobody on this internet, bro. Real talk. I'm not doing it because the same way how comments come in and select the politic with me, I'm not selective politicking with the YouTube favorites. I'm not doing it, bro. That's just me. I'm not doing it, gang. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not doing it. If they wrong, they wrong. If they right, they right. At the end of the day, Charleston White, you probably got way more money than the Hustle Reset podcast. There's no way in America where you should have came to this man with all these different stipulations you trying to add when he just trying to get his foot in the door. Okay, if he ain't got number 12,000, fuck it. If he ain't got number 3,500, if you went on his podcast and said, this my little brother, y'all, the Hustle Reset podcast, yeah, he got next thing coming. You supposed to been pushed him and treated him like that. That 3,500 don't supposed to mean nothing. I'm telling you, bro, if it's real, money don't mean nothing, bro. If you say you rock with somebody and we finna do business, the money don't supposed to mean nothing, bro. Because the money gonna get made as the business go on. But that's how you know. Dudes don't really be genuine. They really be about a dollar. Because you want to know why? If you about a dollar, you really ain't got no dollars. I know what they say, you got to chase the bag to get rich, but think about what I'm saying, bro. It really don't take a lot of money to get wealthy. If you run across $1 million, bro, you might as well say your life changed forever. If you use that million right. Don't go buy the fancy cars. Don't go buy the jewelry. Don't go buy the clothes. Don't go spend it in the strip club. Don't go do all this goofy stuff. Get you some stocks, some trades, some investments. Network with small people who trying to get to your level so you can branch out and go get money with them. It's all about building and networking. The dollar is nothing if you don't know how to build and network. Charleston, you dumb Tylenol pill, sucked on Eminem head ass nigga. Why you trying to tell all us if you ain't on this type of level, you ain't on, man, that don't mean nothing. The likes, the views, the subscribers, all that don't mean nothing, bro. Because that don't dictate and determine what type of person you is behind them likes, them clicks, them subscribers, them views. You a whole nother type of person on the camera. So really, you just a false narrative and a false image of you. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, I salute Charleston for what he doing, but, man, I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna say too much because, you know, people support what they want to support on the internet. I'ma support the real. If Charleston come up here and say some real stuff, which he always be doing, I'ma support that, but I'm not gonna put Charleston on that pedestal like I never heard nobody say nothing real like Charleston before. Nigga, I grew up, granddaddies, aunties, uncles, cousins, school teachers, gym teachers, man, so many people in the world who would, bro, you'll have a teacher see you doing bad in school and to let you know, hey, your attitude was keeping you down. Straighten your attitude up. Hey, I appreciate that comment right there that says, Salam, brother. I appreciate that, but I'm telling you, bro, just because a person in position does not mean what they word mean or say is valid. What they saying just because they a billionaire don't mean nothing compared to a poor person who ain't got it. Both of their words is valid if both of them is right. It's just he well off, he ain't got it. But both of them speaking real facts. We got to get that understanding before we start trying to judge somebody all because, oh, he got more money than him. He got more likes than him. He got more views than him. That don't make him right every time. You can have a person who got 1 subscriber on his channel, 1 like every video, come up here every day and speak the realest stuff in the world, and that video get bypassed. You want to know why? Because he ain't got that traction. And it's crazy how the world is adapting to oh, if your page say you ain't got this many subscribers, I ain't gonna listen to what you saying. And the whole time, these people can be speaking the realest shit in the world, and we done let that bypass in the algorithm. So by the time we do peep it out and try to bring it to the world, people ain't gonna want to hear it, cause it happened 2-3 years ago. So we gotta stop bypassing real stuff when we hear it, just because they ain't got the same subscribers as Vlad and Charleston White. No, we gotta respect and put validation and stand on business with whoever on this internet speaking real facts, cause that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Charleston White ain't the only one up here who can come up here and tell you some real stuff and what to do in your life. He ain't the only one. He ain't the only one that had his back against the wall. This is the same. This is the same dude that grew up snitching, telling you how to tell on somebody. He told on his friend. Come on, bro. So now it's like the word how we gravitating to. If you a snitch, your word valid. I'm gonna let the audio play, cause that's what YouTube going to now. If you snitching, if you dealing with anything like that, oh, you the best thing popping now. Or if you coming up here talking like me, we don't want to hear what you talking about. We want to hear what the snitches talking about. We want to hear what they talking about. The people who gonna tell on you, the people who gonna copyright strike you, the people who gonna stop your money, the people who gonna just stop you from doing what you trying to do, because they know if people gravitate to what you saying and they just listen to what you saying and be like, damn, this nigga ain't lying, you gonna be the next them along the way. For real, for real. What you said, Nene, nobody wants to hear the facts. They rather follow the drama and I swear to God, them all facts. Them all facts. They rather come up here and hear somebody talk about the negativity instead of somebody coming up here speaking on facts on why they should never did it. It's not all about the drama. It's not, bro. Because everybody don't want to hear the drama side of every situation that will go on. Like, I know a lot of y'all clicked on this link. Y'all probably thought I was going to come up here and be on some, I'm just on some negative type time. And no, I'm speaking facts. If it's right, it's right. It's wrong. Charleston White, you wrong in this situation. Because if y'all go on the Hustle Reset podcast and look and see when he first brought Charleston White to the internet, Charleston White was going telling millions and millions and millions of people, this my little brother. He got next. Y'all run his views up, subscribe to his channel. Hernandez Goan did it. So now, why is y'all falling out by some money? This little money that y'all falling out about, do you know how much money y'all could have made? Come on, bro. Charleston, you wrong for that, gang. You wrong. You already established. You already established. Why is you still trying to hit somebody across the head and you attaching yourself with the Aiden Ross, the Neons? You attaching yourself with these people who you can come meet a person like me and change my life in the click of a second. But you know why you not gonna do that? Because you want some money behind it. You feel like you entitled to get paid for helping me. And that's the downfall in America. That's why we getting taxed on this gas. That's why our bills high. Bro, my light bill, water bill, and gas bill, it look like a fucking car insurance bill. Because they rather tax us instead of help us. Yeah. See, I'ma speak that real what they don't want to hear. Ain't nobody saying that. They don't want to help us. They want to tax us, bro. Because it's all about what? In their eyes, the dollar. And people just don't know the dollar is nothing if you got the strong mindset. The mind is stronger than the dollar bill, because the mind is going to keep you operating and generating more dollar bills and networking with new people without the dollar being involved. Come on, man. But this nigga say he got game. Boy, you ain't got the game I got. Yeah, Charleston White, I'm calling you out. You don't got the game I got, boy. You letting money use your game. You letting position use your game. You letting clout use your game. I guarantee you, you can't turn 100 podcasters in a year into multi-millionaire podcasters like you doing. Because you can do it. You can do it without even taxing them no lot of money. You can do it just off GP. Put the work in. This Charleston White going on a new platform. Your name in the algorithm. So I guarantee you, you can't do that, Charles. You can't go around putting on 100 people off GP and not looking for nothing in return. Because everything you do is for something in return. You doing it for a reason. It's a reason for everything why you do it. You're not doing it for a good cause, bro. You could say you doing it for a good cause for the likes, clicks, and views, but at the end of the day, if this was for a good cause, you and the Hustle Reset podcast would have never got into it by no $15,000. What's $15,000 to you, Charleston White? Huh? You just say you rich. You say you go in the strip club, you throw money, you do this, you do that. Everybody on your job, everybody want this from you, everybody want this from you, everybody needs you. You the biggest thing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? You is saying all this shit. But at the same time, you getting into it with your little brother, a new content creator, over $15,000. Man, let the clip play, bro. See, y'all don't know me, bro. I go to talking, go to exposing, and go to explaining why I'm saying this, and y'all be like, damn, this nigga right. This nigga right. This nigga right, Charleston, you wrong. What's $15,000 compared to a nigga like you? Mr. Big Shot? Mr. I'm bigger than Say Cheese, I'm bigger than YouTube, I ain't never coming back on. What's man, let me let the audio clip play. Cause I turn up. I have my wife coming in here like, boy, who you up in here talking to? I have my kids coming in here trying to see what's going on. I turn up, bro.
2 interviews for $12,000. Normally that's a $20,000, $25,000.
Listen to them talking about the money.
So the nigga done great. Now he didn't make too much money off the comedy show because he didn't know what he was doing.
Listen.
He made a killing off the interview. The interview did 1 million views. I helped promote.
Pocket watching at its finest. You pocket watching, bro. You already got more than this man. Why is you already adding up numbers? You adding up numbers, boy, before the numbers even came up, man. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I'm telling you, bro. Boy, when I get through the door, y'all ain't gonna like this little Mississippi nigga here. Yeah, I'm from Mississippi. We different. We different, bro. We speak the facts. And we see through all that bullshit that you come up here and try to talk about the women, all the man, you don't need to play stepdaddy. How you gonna tell another man not to play stepdaddy? How you gonna tell another man not to take care of another child that need father figure in their life? All because you wanna be in your emotion because you wanna keep getting on the woman. Man, hold on. Let me get back on topic, bro, because I will roast this man. Yeah, they be quick to say, can't nobody debate with Charleston White. Boy, I will shut Charleston White ass down. Them facts. Let's go, bro. Let's go. You can't fool me with all that. You can fool everybody else with all that. Boy, you can't fool me with all that. You can't. I know a lot of people who got way more game than you. Only thing you doing, bro, the only thing Charleston White is doing is, it's a lot of people in this comment, like Reggie. Hey, Reggie, we do it at 12 o'clock. I do it in the daytime. And then sometime I do my shorts. But Reggie, you probably be one of the ones that got the best game in the world. Like you in the comments telling me real stuff. What makes you think you can't be the next Charleston White? Because you may got something realer than what he's saying. Man, it's been going on around the world. We need to stop acting like Charleston White is the only realest person we ever heard in the world. Nigga, you ain't realer than my grandma. You ain't realer than my motherfucking mama, my daddy. You ain't never said nothing realer than my homeboys. You ain't never said nothing realer than my teacher when I was in school. When my teacher told me I need to get my attitude together because my attitude gonna be my downfall. You ain't realer than nobody but who? The person you trying to be, Charles. You just trying to be realer than yourself because you know deep down inside you don't mean nothing that you saying to us people. You don't give a fuck about the community unless what? It's a bag behind it. Yeah, let's talk about it. If it's not no money behind it, these folks don't give a damn. Look at all these billionaires we got up in the world. We got billionaires in the world. Look at all these rich rappers we got in the world. Listen to me, y'all. I'm going to let the clip play. I'm going to let Charleston White, pinto bean head ass get through talking. But listen to what I'm saying. I appreciate you, Reggie. I appreciate you, Reggie, for real. to what I'm saying. Cause you understand and knowing, bro, you ain't lying. I done heard real shit that somebody else said other than Charleston White. Before Charleston White brought this on the internet, bro, the world already had real shit told to him. So just because he telling it, what make him so realer? The dude that gonna call the police on you. The dude that gonna talk about your dead kids, your dead kin people. The dude that's gonna go to the extreme. What makes him a boy?
I coached him, told him what to do when he was messing up. I told him how to change it. I said, nigga, he want to book me again. I said, better yet, homie, rather than me coming back there,
he add numbers up.
And I give you
he add numbers up.
Home, I'll let you get the B-roll footage. So I let the nigga spend a whole weekend with me for what, $5,000, $6,000, maybe $5,000, $7,000, $8,000. It was under $10,000. He got 3 days of footage, a whole weekend in my home. Now in the process, we can becoming cool and things. But I think he forgot about the business part of it, and now he want to be friends. Now, he...
He talking about he forgot the business side of it. He want to be friends. You came up here and told us this dude is the next thing popping, Charleston White. The Hustle Reset podcast didn't say that. You said it. Hernandez Goan said it. I ain't see 607 Unc interview, but also most likely 607 Unc said it too. So, man, alright, bro. Now, as we just heard this whole thing, Charleston White was adding no numbers. This supposed to be your little bro, your little partner. You adding up numbers. Where the numbers come from if I supposed to be your little homie? Why you adding numbers on something if I supposed to be your little dude? If I supposed to be your little bro that you for the bring up and bloom, why are you adding numbers on this shit? Because if you got to add numbers on anything what we doing, you really not my homeboy. You doing it because you know I got potential in what I'm doing, and you trying to get your little piece of the pie before we fall out, before I peep out your plays and peep out what you doing. Yeah. Man, hey. I'm finna let this play, bro. I'm gonna let this play for 5 more minutes, bro. I'm gonna let it play for like 5 more minutes. We gonna get into it because I want to come back up here with Made from Scratch TV. You know what I'm saying? Because we do this every night around 11 or 12. And then I come in the morning like this time, or I come around 11 or 12. All you gotta do is turn your notification bells on. You turn your notification bells on. Anytime you see me post that live, you see it upcoming, all you gotta do is tap in. I possibly did one last night, but I fell asleep. That's why I'm coming back live early in the morning. I started at 5. I'm getting straight to it, bro. Because I know one thing about me. I ain't never clout chased a day before in my life. Never. I ain't had to, bro. I left my mama house young. I had a house when I was young. Everything I did without fucking help. Without clout chasing. Nobody knew or none of that. So I'm just really up here speaking my word because I feel like the words they speaking on the internet and on YouTube, bro, y'all really ain't talking my name. If you can come up here and get paid from YouTube to do that, I just imagine what they'll do with me. I just imagine how many people I gravitate if they just listen to what I'm saying and don't think I'm just going at, as y'all say, y'all fan favorite on the internet. Because I don't see what's so fucking favorite about a guy who diminish people. He destroys people. He gonna put the police on you. He gonna do the worstest of the worstest. But you know, as his name say on YouTube, Charleston White, America's favorite uncle. That's his name. I ain't got no favorite uncle that act like you. I never had an uncle that act like no fucking Charleston White, lunch meat, and light bread smelling ass. I ain't never had no uncle that act like this hog head sauce eating ass nigga. I ain't never had no kin people who act like that. She talking about you, man, alright. Hey, to the new people in the building, bro. This just a heads up for everyone in the chat. We are reacting to clips from the Hustle Reset podcast and Charleston White for news and commentary purposes only. All rights go to original owner. We just breaking down the situation and speaking our perspectives and opinion. I gotta throw that in the air a couple minutes to the new people that coming in the building and for YouTube to hear that, bro, because I got the disclaimer for the live and the video in the chat. Hey, I appreciate that, Nene. What you said, favorite uncle. Well, you feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? So you got people up here, they scared to debate and talk with Charleston White because they know what Charleston White gonna do. Charleston White gonna take it past debating. He gonna start bringing up your deceased family members, your mama, the sick people in your family. I don't care about this because he know if he feel like you can't debate with him, he gonna bring it up to make you crash out, to get you out the way. Cause you competition. Oh, I can't let the world hear what you talking about. And you saying this to me? I don't think I come up here and do it. Talk about your folks. Oh, I bet you this, I bet you that. Hey, y'all, look at him. I bet you he ain't got nothing. Boy, you got me fucked up. My bills look like a car insurance, boy. My car insurance is like $400 something a month. My bills is that a month, nigga. Fuck is you talking about plus rent, 4 kids, my wife. Ah, nigga, you ain't the only one around here you ain't the only one, Charles. Trust me. Never judge a book by its cover, cause guess what? I can get $1 million to this day right now, bro. Y'all probably think I'm lying. If I had the money like these dudes having, they spending their money on mansions, I go buy land. Yeah, I go buy me some land, and I go put me some on top of that land and only pay property taxes. Yeah, see, they want to stunt and showboat. Oh yeah, I used to live in Mike Tyson old house. I'm in Michael Jackson old house. Man, I don't give a fuck about his old house that they gonna tax me for. I'm gonna get my own land and put me some on top of that land and do what Boosie doing, pay property taxes. What is we doing, man? Stop letting these folks influence y'all and lie to you like they really doing something spectacular out here. Come on, y'all. We not for to act like Charleston White is just really doing something spectacular out here. He ain't the only one that putting people on, paying bills, and got to pay all this money out and make money just to survive. Us is people that ain't monetized on the internet. We do that every day we wake up. When we gon' let me stop. I'm telling you, I would roast this nigga, bro. I'm telling you, the character that he portray and bring up here, it done got watered down, bro. I done figured you out. I done figured dudes out, bro, because they come up here and they say certain stuff and they say it too much to let us know they don't give a fuck. Long as you hit that video, you run my views up, you like my video, that's all he care about. Because at the end of the day, if he had the opportunity to really change something and change the YouTube game, he supposed to be going around putting on everybody on YouTube that's smaller than him. And if they ain't got the money, guess what? When you get monetized, then you pay me. That's real. That's real, Charleston. Now let's talk about it. Fuck is you talking about, man? Man, alright.
He told me he took a loss.
Okay.
On 12,000. But I'm watching his numbers. Now he told me he took a loss.
Okay.
He bragging to Govan. He bragging to Gangster Williams. All my people about how much money he made.
Think about what I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. Charleston, you around the world every day, all day, 24/7, 365. Why is you not putting people on as you go? Oh, you ain't got no money. You a new content creator. You a new interviewer. Oh, you do YouTube. Oh, you do Instagram videos. You do TikTok. You want to get my picture? Come on, let's get it. When you get along down the road, you get famous, then we'll do some bidding and we might talk numbers. But these dudes don't know how to use their position to really change the game. They not trying to change the game for real. They just trying to change the way they get paid and make it go up. Boy, I expose you niggas up here, bro. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, bro.
Get out there.
Stop playing with me, bro.
So when he get ready to do another interview,
stop playing with me, Charleston White. You ain't ready. What? 2. Stop playing.
We can do it at Taboo at the biggest strip club, but he couldn't afford to do that. That nigga said, man, you told me I can get an interview for $3,500 a month.
Right,
he
Reggie.
He said that I agreed to do an interview. He winning so much. He winning so much. He said that I said I'm gonna take
I know, Nene. I know they don't. I know they don't. I know they ain't got no money. Y'all hear him the whole time he talking in the background. Since I started this Charleston White Live, he talking about money. He talking about numbers. He ain't talking about friendship. He ain't letting us work. He ain't letting us know how they first met. Well, this really how it first started out, man. How it really first. I'm finna make you a moderator, Reggie. Reggie, I'm finna make you a moderator. Turn your notification bells on. We got more moderator than this, Reggie. Trust me. Bro, when we be on at night, Reggie, boy, I have about 4 or 5 moderators, bro. I got some people that really be tapping in. They probably be at work. They probably getting some rest. So, they gonna come back and tap in like Nisi Redwine. We got Felicia. We got D Johnson. We got Darrell. Um, we got Deanna Blossom. We got Chirac Goddess. We got Reggie. It look like Nene. She cool. And guess what? She tapping in with the vibe. I'm finna make you a moderator. Turn your notification bells on. Cause we be up here talking about stuff. And I interact with my chat. I don't just talk back with the trolls. No. Y'all coming up here watching me. So I ain't gonna do what the big time people do when they go live. They ignore your stuff and you wasting your time watching them and you helping support their channel and they can't even respond back to your comment. I'm gonna respond back to your comment. We gonna come up here and talk. And I'm gonna read your comment, your name out loud, and I'm gonna give you that support if you is doing the same thing I'm doing. Yeah, cause that's what it's about. Now, back to Charleston. The whole time we been playing this clip, Charleston been bringing up numbers. He ain't tell us now time how him and the Hustle Reset podcast linked up. How they bond, how they first started doing all this. He instantly went to talking about numbers. Cause Charleston White is a dude about numbers. He don't care about friendship. You feel me? Charleston White just came out and said Govan is his friend, his brother. How is a dude that I don't even like saying this because I don't talk about the dead. I don't speak on the dead. I don't care if I'm in tour with somebody. I don't want nobody to be dead. I don't care about none of that dead stuff they be trying to portray and bring the rap game to the influence world. I'm not doing none of that. But Hernandez Goan and Charleston White, how could y'all link up? How? Charleston White did the most disrespectful thing in the world, but men at some age, they do grow past certain things and they see the bigger picture. Charleston White might hit him with some real shit with Govan like, man, you right. Charleston White might apologize to him and tell him, bro, I was doing it for like clicks and views, bro. In order for me to pay you back for me doing what I did to your daughter, let me bring you on the internet. Let me bring you on the internet because I was wrong for that. I was just trying to go viral. Because, Charleston quick to say that. He quick to say he do certain things just to get himself back in the algorithm. And the way he pay him back, he bring him on the internet. That's the way he pay him back. He bring him on the internet and he attach himself with him to where, all right, you going to make your money. You going to do your thing. But at the same time, the world going to always gravitate around me because anytime you drop, they going to come to see what I'm dropping. Because they like, oh, Hernandez Goan dropped the clip. Oh, let's see what Charleston White dropped. Because that's his protege. That's who helped brought him and mold him in a position on the internet. It's a mind thing. See, y'all got to think bigger than the videos that you watch. Think about the connection of people who doing it. Prime example, you got No Jumper, Adam 22, Whack 100, all of them. If Whack 100 drop a clip, what we gonna do? We gonna go to No Jumper. We gonna see what Adam 22 talking about, cause why? That's in the circle of people he do his content with. We gonna go check it Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go on academics. We going everywhere we know that Whack 100 do content and who he established himself with. Cause we like, all right, if he do it on this platform, we know he went to this platform and did it. It's a network game that Charleston is playing and doing that the people ain't understanding and knowing. So you got to be smart to understand what I'm saying, man. You got to be smart to understand what I'm saying. Charleston White is running his own network game. He's going to attach himself with certain people. So when they drop content, what you going to do? You going to instantly go look for Charleston White. If Govan, 607 Uncle them started going viral, tearing against the weed, them going viral, what you gonna do? You going to see what Charleston White was talking about. Because you're like, oh, okay, they putting out some content, Charleston White put something out. It's a network game. Yay. Yay. See, I'm smart, man. I ain't just up here talking. Yeah. I'm up here telling game plans. I'm up here telling you how they do their business. I ain't lying. Anytime 607 Unc drop a clip, I'm looking to see what Charleston White drop. Oh, Charleston White dropped something. Let me see what Goan drop. Goan drop something. I know Terrence Gangsta Williams done drop something. And if you pay attention, every time Charleston White or either one of them drop something, all of them gonna drop something. Goan might be behind on dropping what he doing because, you know, he probably be doing other things, but they all drop their clips at the same time because they keeping their traction of people and they network of people who follow them in their circle. So you won't have to go to the Vlads. You won't have to go to the Adam 22. Man, let me stop talking for this man trying to scrape me for speaking the game that he doing, man. I'm talking too much this morning. I'm talking too much early this morning, and I'm making some sense of what I'm saying. Y'all better understand what I'm saying. When Whack 100 drop, where you going to look to see where all the clips at? You going to Clubhouse. You going to No Jumper. Yeah, you going everywhere you know Whack go on a platform because you don't know what viral thing he said. But they're just keeping his traffic and his network in his circle. Let's get it. Let's get it. Man, let's get it. They say weed open your door. They say smoking weed, Snoop Dogg say when you smoke weed, it's like smoking with the guys, baby. I'm talking about, boy, when I smoke this weed, bro, and I sit back and just listen. See, I'm an observer. I'm a listener. I'm a visual learner, bro. I'm an observer. I'm going to sit back and listen and watch. And then I'm going to speak my mind because I know when I speak it, it's going to end up being facts. Real talk. And to all the new people that's new to my channel, I had the attention of setting age. If you go on my channel and look at my content, you'll see it. I had the attention of people like King AK-47. I had Charleston White attention. You know what I'm saying? Like 50 Cent, I was the first ones to come up here on YouTube to tell 50 Cent, I'll pay for you a ghostwriter. It's on my timeline. I'm telling this nigga I got 3 bands for a ghostwriter and a new song because that power thing that you got against T.I. is trash. But I'm just letting y'all know who y'all dealing with. I'm not no ordinary person y'all gonna be see coming up here. I had their attention. The content is on the page. All you gotta do is watch it. Yeah, all you had to do was watch it. I had Setting Ass stealing my rock shit. That if you smell, I'm the only one on the internet that's impersonating The Rock. That's why you see my picture is a wrestler. I'm the only one doing that on the internet. You feel me? That's why I started going live more. Because the more I go live, people will tap in and they'll be like, okay, let me go on your page. Oh, damn. I had Dogface responding to me when they was running the T Grizzly play. Yeah, you remember when Whack 100 had Dogface on the face cam telling him how to run the play with Baby Lane? This what really happened. I'ma let you have it. I had Dogface telling me why Keisha can't fuck with me. It's on my thumbnail on my channel. I had Hernandez Goan, homeboy, the Joker, who had came on the Hustle Reset podcast to text me and tell me, change my narrative, stop lying on me. All this on my channel. It's on my channel. But you know, it's not gonna get acknowledged because I'm not getting the numbers like them. But that's why I'm not gonna stop. Because y'all messed up when y'all gave me that acknowledgement thinking I'm going to stop. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to do the same thing what y'all going to do. That's what y'all do. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it in a righteous way. I'm going to give you your flowers, and I'm going to also speak about the flaws. Like Hernandez Goan for prime example. I stopped saying Hernandez Goan got something to do with the dog stuff because, for one, I have an artistic son. My oldest son is artistic. And through it all, I respect Goan for being in his artistic child life. Because you got dudes out here, bro, that they ain't with that. It's new to me. It's new to me taking care of artistic child. So I can't do nothing but respect this nigga. Regardless if what happened allegedly. We got to respect Goan for being in his artistic child life. That's some real man shit. That's some real shit. You feel me? See, Goan, you could have got with Charleston White, And you could have told the community activist, the person who got the community behind his back, you could have told him, let's work with the artistic program around the world. I just beat the dog trial. You know the schools want to hear me. You know the teenagers want to hear me. Let's go around helping these autistic kids. Let's go around helping these kids who ain't got nothing, who still on the street. We up in the age, bro. You already established. Let's get this negative stuff off your back and turn to positive. We gonna link up. Because I just came out this dog trial and I ain't trying to be caught back up in no bullshit. But I'm speaking too much game. I'm speaking too much game. Let's get it.
I said I'm gonna go from $12,000 to $3,500 while he come make $10,000 to $20,000 on me.
Yeah, because on the Instagram post he said I paid nigga $15,000.
He paid me $15,000.
15. I come
Facts, Nene.
So how you go from $15,000 to $3,500? And you winning. You winning off the $15,000.
Facts, Reggie.
And then the whole ass nigga run to the internet with it. This nigga say we.
D Johnson, hey, D Johnson, I got you, D Johnson. See, I ain't know you was in the live the other day. I got you, D Johnson. I had to make you a moderator. Did I just tell y'all that? You see how God working? Didn't I just tell y'all I built this community up on this small channel, me and Made from Scratch TV? We built this. All this y'all see we building slowly for surely, bro. We built these people to come over here and tap in with us and hear our conversation because they see we ain't up here just doing it for the likes, clicks, and views. We speaking facts that these other big time people scared to speak up on these niggas, bro. They scared to come up here and tell the truth about Charleston White because they want to network with Charleston White. They want to do business with Charleston White. They don't want to let the world know. Look, Charleston White cool and all, but we got to start supporting everything he do because he's not the real person on YouTube that's speaking real fact. He ain't the person on YouTube who done said the realest shit in the world. He's not. He's not, bro. He's not. He's not, bro. Let me let this audio play. Bro. He's not. And I gotta read this out for the new people who coming in because I'm doing the disclaimer is in the chat. So if you run across my page, Charleston, whoever, the disclaimer is in the chat. Do not scrape. Let's battle. Let's battle and debate, nigga. This what you want, don't it? You say you the biggest thing on the internet? Let's go. Let's go. I can expose your whole character and demeanor, bro. You doing everything for a fucking bag. You ain't doing this shit out GP. Because if you was doing it on GP, why you mad at this man bringing y'all information to the internet? You the nigga that's known for bringing everything to the fucking internet. Y'all hit. I'm talking too much because it's like the more I talk, the more y'all come in the comments and say, speak, bruh, salute to the channel because you feel what I'm feeling. You feel how I'm feeling. But you know, as Charleston White do his thing, we respect his hustle on YouTube. But I'm going to be real, Charleston. Just because I respect your hustle and how you get money on YouTube, that don't mean I'm finna respect everything that come out your mouth. You got me messed up. I just respect how you got on. I respect what you doing on YouTube because you, guess what? What you did on YouTube is what I'm doing on you. You came up here talking about Crips, gang, activists, the black community, and guess what I'm doing? I'm telling the world about you, your negative flaws, your negative ways, what your whole concept is. Yay! Yay! What are you talking about, man? You ain't the realest. Why? Okay. Okay, let's get it. Just a heads up for everyone in the chat. We are reacting to the clips from the Hustle Reset podcast and Charleston White for news and commentary purposes. All rights to the original owners. All rights go to the original owners. We are just breaking down the situation and giving our perspectives. That's all I'm doing. I got the disclaimer in the chat. I got the audio for the disclaimer. So if you looking like, oh, he paying my audio clip, but Charleston White, you said you don't strike people because that's how you stay in the algorithm. So don't do it, nigga. Don't do it, because I'm reacting. I'm stopping, I'm talking, I'm pausing, I'm walking, I'm smoking, nigga. You know what time it is. Let's get to it. Listen to what he's saying. But Charleston White, you say you do it for the community. You put people in position. Now you put people in position who you think you could get some money out on, because you take their potential and you run with it. You take the potential that they build up to even put themselves in position to meet you and run with that shit. Them facts. That's all you do.
We done went from 15,000. You done got views that you ain't never got in your life. You ain't never in your life got 1 million views in life. How we go?
Who gives a fuck about views when this man came on the internet already established? If we look at the Hustle Reset podcast, we looking like, damn, where this nigga come from? It look like he already a millionaire. That's the hustle. So Charleston, stop trying to diminish his character because you saying he ain't never had views. Views don't mean nothing, bro. It only means something to you YouTube dudes. You dudes who trying to change the... See, listen to me. I'm gonna let this audio play, bro. But I want to let y'all know this why they be screaming the subscriber count thing, the view count thing, why the big time bloggers don't respond to the small people. Because they know the small channels was like them at one point. They gonna speak the realest shit in the world, and if they get the right traction, they'll blow. And if they blow, they'll be competition. It's a competition thing. It's a competition thing, bro. See, you can't be up here, I'm Charleston White, I'm saying F everybody, this, that, this, and that. But I got somebody like Real Lives Like TV who exposing everything for what I stand for and what I do. Because these facts. Charleston White whole motive is about a bag. It's not genuine. Now, mind you, as the time roll, and I ain't just trying to throw nothing in the air, I guarantee y'all, we gonna see Charleston White and Hernandez Goan fall out again. I guarantee y'all, we finna see them fall out. Somebody in that circle between him, 607 because the Hustle Reset podcast dude already said that's why 607 be branching himself out sometime. Because Charleston be moving away to where if you do something, you expect everybody that you brought on the internet and put in position to help you when you get in trouble. That's why he got Goan around, y'all. That's why he got Goan around. He got Hernandez Goan with him because he looking like, man, he just did something with Dolph. Ain't nobody touched him yet. This boy coming up here talking about PRE and everything. Ain't nobody touch him yet. Oh, let me get him around me. Let me get him around me. Now my YouTube career for the take off, and I'm for to blow him up. And we for to come around here and let everybody know fuck them. And that's what they doing, ain't it? Ain't this what they doing?
From 15,000 to 3,500. And you winning. You winning, my nigga.
You winning.
You done done this in a matter of 60 days. We should be going up, shouldn't we?
Sure.
We should be up from 20,000. What make you think as a black man doing business, nigga? I don't need you. You need me, cause without me, you can't get Goan, you can't get 607, you can't get nobody. Why would you reduce me to the lowest minimal value that you can take me to? From 15,000, how we go to subtracting, nigga? So
how we go to subtracting? Because you supposed to be my homie. You supposed to be my partner. You say you my brother. We did podcasts together. You say we cool. Why is you bringing up money? Huh? I thought this was the little bro. I thought he was next thing up, Charleston White. Why is the whole time when you start, the name of the live is Charleston White Clowns Hustle Reset Podcast for trying to play him for a sucker. 12,000 to 3,500. When y'all get time, if you want the whole full details of it, go run Charleston White channel up. His channel name is Charleston White, America's Favorite Uncle. You see how I still come up here and speak my flowers on Charleston, and I'm still telling y'all go run the video up. Go run his views up. Go run his likes up. They can't stop that. Yeah. See, everybody else ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you I'll whack 100 a rap, but go subscribe to Clubhouse. Go run his views up. That's what the real audio is. If you want to hear the real audio and what I'm talking about, go there. They ain't gonna do that. They ain't gonna do that because the simple fact they don't know how to be different. They believe in blackballing. They believe in gatekeeping. They believe in, oh, if you ain't got the traction I got and you speaking more realer than me, oh, I'm gonna strike your channel. Oh, I'm gonna hit this with. But we supposed to be up here doing business. What are you scared of? Y'all striking channels because you're scared of the competition.
I done cut his water off. He think he gonna get a Charleston White interview.
Listen
No
to him.
Jumper, Vlad TV, DJ Academics, Aiden Ross, Neon. All these big name people, nigga, I'm in they cloud. I'm with all these, the Steve will do it. I'm with all the biggest names in the world. This is a nobody nigga who nobody knows, who can't get 100,000 views without Charleston White.
Y'all hear this? This validation. This called judging a book by its cover. Do y'all hear that? Huh? You talking about Aiden Ross, Neon, and all these big time names. I'm gonna be real, Charleston White. I've been doing this for 5 months. Yeah, I feel like I'm big. Nigga, I'm on your timing. I feel like I'm bigger than them. What is you talking about? I just ain't got the amount of people watching me. What I'm saying out my mouth when I do my reaction videos on y'all, I feel like I'm bigger than y'all then. That's why I come up here and do what I do and talk what I talk and say what I say and preach what I preach. And I don't care about who say what they say in the comments, who say I'm a troll, who say anything, because at the end of the day, I know one thing, can't nobody tell me what's real and what's not, because I really believe in God. Because you know Charleston White is the same person that'll tell you who is God. God is a person who will show you in signals and things that's coming in your life. You got a trial or tribulation going through. God will show you if he'll help you or not. You just got to believe. Because, you know, most people don't say their prayers every night. Most people don't thank God for waking them up every morning. And then they wonder why they don't get the blessings from God. You got to believe. So I'm telling y'all, bro, this nigga Charleston White, the gig is up. Real Lives Like TV is in full effect. This is the debate show. That's all I do. I debate, I break down the flaws, and I tell the truth on what nobody on the internet ain't trying to talk about. Because you want to know why? They scared to get into it with you. They scared that you going to probably come up there and say, if they mama, if they kids, if they grandma, or you got somebody dead in your family, if them. My mind bigger than that, Charleston White. That ain't gonna hurt me, because you want to know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come up here and find every clip you got and expose you. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about you so bad, boy, you can't help but to keep saying something trying to get my attention. And guess what, Charleston White? Like I said on my last live, I know how to fight fire with fire. You call the police on me, I'm gonna call them on you. That's how you got viral, nigga. Yeah. I'ma fight fire with fire on you, boy. Don't play with me. I got a whole tablet up here where I can go live on, and I can call my phone and call 911. We got Charleston White. He say he wants some of Real Lives Like TV. What you think the police gonna do if I say Charleston White down here threatening me, trying to harm me? Nigga, the police is gonna be like, hey, Charleston White, hey, bro, nigga, you sit in the car. We finna call everybody down here. I need a picture before we lock this nigga up. They gonna make me and Charleston White sit there and talk about it. They gonna try to make us squash it, because you wanna know why? They ain't looking at Charleston White as, oh, he's the aggressor in this situation. They looking at Charleston White as the victim, because he's the internet sensation. They looking at him as the internet nigga. He's the nigga that could bring opportunity to the city. Oh, no, we finna make y'all squash this. And we finna lock you up, probably still Real Live Like TV. Why you beefing with Charleston White? You see what he do on the internet for the kids? He don't do nothing on the internet for the kids but talk about them. He talk about dead kids. He be telling people, F your kids. What are we talking about on here? Huh? What we talking about? Let's go. See, you got to fight fire with Charleston White. He put the police in your life, you put them back in his. And you do it and you be for real. You go live, you get on the phone the same way how he do it, and you put the police in that mother life. The same way how you do it. I ain't never called the police on nobody, but guess what? If I ever have to run across your path and you got that moose spray thinking you for to hurt my little pretty eyes that I gotta look at my white face and see every day, boy, I'm calling 911. Boy, I'm calling Dog the Bounty Hunter. Boy, I'm calling the Teletubbies. I'm calling Power Ranger. Boy, I'm calling everybody you can name. Boy, you got me bent. I'm finna go viral on you, boy. Yeah, that's how you gotta beat people like Charleston White. Let me let the clip run.
He cannot get 100,000 views without Charleston White. Why would you reduce me down from 15,000 to
Facts, nigga.
3,500? So when he called you for the interview, what you do?
I ain't responding to that nigga.
You didn't respond to that. Cause how he gonna go against me? How he gonna be online in 607 month? Check the nigga. Say, sound like y'all on the post. 607.
Alright. I've been on here for a minute. It's early in the morning. I know y'all probably still laying down. Probably gotta fix y'all something to eat, get yourself together. I want y'all to do this. Cause we gonna come back. Yeah, we gonna be back before the day get late, cause I like to go live around 11 o'clock. In between 11 o'clock and 12:30, we go live for like 2-3 hours. We do this every night, and we don't do this about Charleston White. Nah, we do it on the trending topics on YouTube. What's popping on YouTube? Who talking about this on YouTube? And we ain't talking about what they talking about. We gonna let the clip play and we gonna discuss what they been doing and talking about. Hey, look, y'all don't remember this? Damn, y'all don't remember this? Damn, y'all don't remember this? Yeah, that's what we do over here. We discuss the past stuff they do and bring up the new stuff that they saying in their clips. And solidify that. We break that down like, no, you don't remember when you said this? How you gonna come up here and say this and you, that's what we do. We do this every night. And we trying to make this into like a live debate show. Not no talk show, not no podcast. No, this is a live debate conversation because I'm up here by myself. Now mind you, I normally have Made from Scratch TV. He'll be on the other side. And it's topics where like the 6ix9ine, if y'all go check out our last past lives, we was debating against each other about Gucci Man not being a snitch. Like y'all just gotta tap in. Turn the notification bells on. Yeah, because who knows when I might pop up and go live. You see, I went live at 5 something in the morning. I possibly went live tonight at 12, but I overslept. You know what I'm saying? For real. But I'm trying to tell y'all, it's about to go up. We about to bring something new to the game. Yeah, if you new to the channel and if you tap in and you hear audio playing in the back, just stick around because we talking, we debating. If you in the comment section and your comments is related to what we talking about, we gonna call your name. We gonna shout you out like Reggie. We gonna shout you out like Nene 1971. We gonna shout you out like let me see. Select the Politics TV. Go subscribe to their channel. Let me see. Who else? D Johnson. We gonna shout you out. You know what I'm saying? We gonna shout you out, bro, if you intertwining with the conversation and you making things happen. And to all the moderators that I'm making mods, I want y'all to communicate with each other. See, the new mods we got up in here, y'all ain't met our other mods. See, our other mods like Felicia, Deanna Blossom, Nisi Redwine, Darrell. I hope I ain't leaving nobody out because we picked up so many mods so quick. Angel. I ain't seen Chirac Goddess. I'm looking for Chirac Goddess because Chirac Goddess, she was in my first live on the Finesse 2-time thing. So, oh no, you good, Reggie. We for the tap out because I know it's early in the morning and we gotta people gotta get themselves together and everything. But we gonna be back live. We gonna be back live so we can talk and get a point across. Because I need y'all to understand and know Charleston White is not the only person in the world that you hear come somewhere and say some real shit. You've been hearing it all your life. You probably can be the next big Charleston White if you come up here and push the content out. Don't be scared to debate and talk about them. Because guess what? That's what they do. They do what you do, but you know what they do? They get mad when you doing it at them. But the whole time, Charleston White, Whack 100, all y'all, it's content. Y'all content. The way how y'all make people content, y'all the content. So don't scrape people who's producing content. You feel me? If you smell will realize life, TV is cooking.